Everybody, I am the Mademoiselle and this is my channel, and today we're gonna be doing a story time and chill. And a lot of you guys watching this right now, y'all don't know what a story time and chill is because I haven't done a story time and chill since I was about like maybe at 6K 7K subscribers, something like that. And basically a story time and chill is just an extra long story time where you listen to the story and you chill. And in this case, I'm not gonna have anything. I don't have no food, I ain't got no water, I ain't got no nothing because I just ate. Okay, I just had some bouillon. Shout out to my Zoes. So you guys could enjoy yourself, go get your snacks, go get your food, go get your water, go get your drinks, go get whatever it is that you need and come back to the story time, okay? So while this intro play, I'm gonna let y'all go get y'all shit, you feel me? I'm gonna let y'all go get y'all shit. Talking about the dirtiest YouTuber I've ever met. Now, I know you guys seen those type of videos where people be like, oh, the rudest YouTubers I've ever met, the meanest celebrities I've ever encountered. No, we're gonna be talking about the dirtiest YouTuber I've ever met. Now, just to protect a lot of the people who are involved in this story, I'm not going to be giving any real names, real locations, or anything like that. I'm going to be giving everyone a nickname. I'm not going to disclose any type of locations, any dates, nothing like that. So let's get straight into the story. So once upon a time, not long ago, I had a trip. And I've had a lot of trips. So what I need y'all not to do is try to comment down below. Do not try to comment who this person's name is. Do not try to comment where you think I was at. Do not try to comment who you think is involved because I'm going to delete your comment immediately. Better yet, I'm probably gonna put a fucking filter on this video so that you guys cannot comment this person's name. Okay, because we do not want anyone else who's involved in this situation to get into something because I decided to tell the story. The only reason I'm telling this story is because you guys told me you wanted to hear the story on live. I told a snippet of the story on live, well, the short version of the story on live, and a lot of you guys was like, oh, I want a real video. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna tell this a real video, okay? So, like I said, once upon a time, not long ago, I took a trip. And basically I was with my friends, and we have to name these people because it's gonna get very, very confusing. Okay, so we got me, Dirty, which is the person I'm talking about. We've got Ashton, Michael, David. Okay, Ashton, Michael, David. So Ashton paid for the Airbnb that we were going to stay in. David put in money. Michael had no money. Keep that in mind. Ashton paid for the Airbnb. David and I put money in for the Airbnb. Michael didn't have money for the Airbnb. Okay? So, when we initially said that we were going to pick this Airbnb, Ashton was the only person that was going to pay for it because that's just how Ashton is. Ashton is a very, very kind-hearted person, contrary to popular belief. And he's one of those people, he likes to just pay for shit. He's always thinking about his friends. That's how Ashton is. So Ashton decided he was going to pay for the Airbnb. I decided I would put money in, and then David was like, you know what, I'll put money in it too. But it's funny because David was actually Michael's friend. We didn't know who David was, and we met him at the first time when we decided to take this trip. So it was cool that David actually decided to, oh, you know, I'm going to put money in. So Michael didn't have any money. He was broke due to some type of personal issues that he was going through in his life, and it was like, you know, whatever, we're all friends, we got you, fuck it, like, it doesn't matter. But Michael seemed to have such a problem with the Airbnb, and it was a problem because it's like, bitch, Michael, you ain't got no fucking money to be complaining about the Airbnb. Like, shut up. And Michael happened to be very close friends with Dirty. And Dirty had a problem with the Airbnb. But it's like, bitch, you're dirty. You shouldn't have a problem with the Airbnb. I'm sorry, I'm already getting turned out. Let me take it down a little bit. Basically, everything was fine in this Airbnb, okay? Everything was perfectly fine until Dirty decided that she wanted to have someone else come as well as one of their friends come as well. So then it would have been 3 extra people. Altogether, it would have been 7 of us in this Airbnb. 2 beds, 1 pull-out couch. So technically, realistically, you could fit 2 on one bed, 2 on another bed, and 2 on a pull-out couch. And then somebody would just end up on the floor or on an air mattress on the floor. So it would have been fine, I guess. Like, if niggas was really to camp out, like, we was fine. We was Gucci. We was like, you know what? It's whatever. Like, we didn't care about who came, who slept where. We were just like, whatever. It's cool. So little did we know, Dirty was talking shit about the Airbnb the whole time. And the thing is, it wasn't the fact that she was talking shit about the Airbnb. It was the problem. The point was, it was the principal. Ashton found the Airbnb. Ashton paid for the Airbnb. Ashton had no problem paying for it by himself, but me and David decided to put money into it. You put no money into it, but you had everything to say about it. That's a fucking problem. Dirty and Michael were basically trying to be in cahoots with each other to get a new Airbnb. And it was just like, okay, again, y'all didn't pay for shit. Y'all didn't pay for shit. Y'all didn't pay for shit. So it was just like, okay, I don't have the time for these shenanigans. I don't have the time for these types of problems. So I'm just gonna ignore it, and that's what I did. So basically, time comes, the trip comes, and everything's Gucci. Basically, since Dirty did not agree to pay anything for the Airbnb because it was already too late, she agreed that she was gonna pay for groceries. So we all go grocery shopping, and who paid for the groceries? Ashton did. Dirty did not hold up her end of the bargain. So that was strike 1 for me. And it was like, all right, whatever. The groceries were only like $100-something. I mean, that's not a lot to me. That's how much my groceries cost on a regular basis. So, and that's for me, 1 person. So I'm just like, I don't understand why she couldn't just pay, but you know what, whatever. She always flaunting and flexing like she got shit anyway, so why couldn't you pay for $100 groceries? I don't know. But this person's always flexing and flaunting like they got money anyway, so I have no idea why they could not pay for the $100 groceries. But that's not my business. They did not pay for the groceries. Ashton did. So when Ashton paid for the groceries, we went home or whatever, and Dirty ends up cooking for us in the Airbnb. Keep this in mind. She cooks for us. Everything's peachy pee. Everybody's hee hee ha ha again. And she doesn't clean her dishes. She doesn't clean her dishes, y'all. Okay. Again, who cleans these dishes this time? Ashton, because Ashton's a nice person. Ashton puts the dishes in the dishwasher and he's done with it, right? It came to a point where Dirty went to go pick up David. David didn't arrive yet. David had a late flight. I mean, Dirty goes to go pick up David at the airport, and Michael goes with Dirty. Now, Dirty doesn't come back because Dirty is talking shit about the Airbnb. Dirty is confiding in David and Michael. Again, David paid for the Airbnb. Michael did not pay for the Airbnb. David, so basically she's saying, David, like, oh, the Airbnb is so small, the Airbnb is this, the Airbnb is that, we should put in money to get a new Airbnb, I don't want to go back in there, blah, 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 this thing is disgusting, I don't want to go. Guys, there was nothing wrong with this Airbnb. I kid you not. It was small, but there was absolutely nothing wrong with this Airbnb. It might have been a little bit of a catfish, but it wasn't anything that you couldn't sleep in, especially when you're only going to be somewhere for nothing more than fucking 3 days. I hate people like that. That's very fucking annoying. Humble your fucking self. You didn't fucking pay for shit. So basically, Michael came back with David, and they came into the room and they basically told us the conversation that happened in the car. And that was strike fucking 2 for me. Cause I was just like, this bitch, you didn't pay for shit. How the fuck you upset about something you didn't fucking pay for? But again, how the fuck are you upset about something that you're not sleeping in? She didn't even sleep there. She would come during the day and fucking leave. Okay, not only did she leave a mess in the kitchen the first time, but she also left the Airbnb a mess as well. She left her shit fucking everywhere. Even though she wasn't sleeping there, she might as well had. And then we had at least like maybe like a day and a half left. So it was just like, bitch, What are you complaining about? What are you bitching about? What is your fucking problem? You didn't pay for shit. You're not sleeping here. We are. I don't understand. We're only staying here for like 2 days, 2-3 days. This bitch is trying to conspire to get a new Airbnb. Gets someone to pay for a whole new Airbnb, y'all. Spent hundreds of dollars on a whole new Airbnb, because you know when you book an Airbnb late, it's hundreds of dollars. They book another Airbnb for like $500, $600 something dollars just for like a day and a fucking half, y'all. Just for like a day and a fucking half, they book another Airbnb. So they did that, and we didn't have to pay for it. So, you know, basically this was a nice gesture of Dirty, okay? Dirty was like, you know what? I'm gonna get us a new Airbnb. We can all come. Y'all don't need to pitch in, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, she had already tried to get us to pitch in for a new Airbnb after the fact, like way before the fact, not even way before, but like last minute, like days before. She wanted us to cancel the Airbnb we were already in just to get into a new one. And we was like, nah, bro, ain't nobody got bread for that. And, you know, now she's like, you know what? Y'all don't need to pay for this one. I got y'all, you know, it's already paid for. Just come. So we went to this event all together, and me, Ashton, and Michael decided that we were going to go to a meetup. We went to go meet up with 2 other YouTubers. So we went to go do that. While we went to go do that, they leave us at this event. Dirty, David, and a whole bunch of other people that we was with, they decide to leave us at this event. They go pick up their stuff at the old Airbnb, and they move to the new Airbnb. Now, we had already agreed that we would go to this event together, come back together, pick up our stuff, then move to the new Airbnb. No, they trifling asses left us at this event and went to go move they shit. Keep in mind, I don't really blame them too much for leaving us, because we actually did stray away from the group, but they did know that we had a meetup at that specific time. My real issue is, why would they leave the vicinity and not contact us to tell us that they were leaving? They did not say anything to us. We had to contact them later when we couldn't find them, and that's when they told us they had already moved. Now, I was already annoyed that they left us. That was my main annoyance. I was like, I'm annoyed that they left us, okay? Like, what the fuck? Keep in mind, she was always at the Airbnb as if she might as well have been staying there. The only thing she didn't do was sleep there. She ate there, she cooked there, and she didn't wash her dishes. Now, that was one time she didn't wash her dishes. She cooked again for David, and she didn't wash the dishes again. And at this point, I was annoyed. Like, the Airbnb was a hot ass mess when we left, okay? Because she had cooked for David the day before, and she left all the dishes in the sink. And I was just like, we need to all go back together so we could all clean the Airbnb together, because y'all motherfuckers made this mess to fucking gether. So, motherfuckers went, took their fucking shit and left the air fucking be a fucking mess, and didn't clean a fucking shit. I was very, very annoyed by this, as you can imagine. Actually, I already knew the Airbnb wasn't clean, because that shit was just too fast. The whole time from us going all the way to this meetup to do all of this bullshit to come to the Airbnb after, it was literally maybe an hour's time. So my thing is, there's no way you clean in an hour. So what I did was I texted David's phone. Keep this in mind. I texted David's phone, and I said, David, I hope y'all clean y'all mess, or y'all cleaned y'all shit. I said something like that. Either I said, I hope y'all cleaned y'all mess, or I hope y'all cleaned y'all shit. Something like that. I probably said to clean y'all shit, because that's just how I talk. Somehow, Dirty sees this message, and Dirty calls me up. So Dirty calls me. Hey. So, what did that text message mean? Excuse me? What did you mean by the text message? Talk about some, oh, I hope you cleaned your shit. I mean exactly what I said. I hope you cleaned your shit. Oh, what you're not gonna do after I pay for all of this Airbnb for you guys, what you're not gonna do? Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? At this point, I'm ready to punch somebody in their fucking mouth, because all I said was, I hope you cleaned your shit. Not only that, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to David, because at the end of the day, you were David's guest. You are Michael's friend. You are not my friend. You are not Ashton's friend. You are their friend. You came because of them. If it was up to me and Ashton, you would have not stepped foot in that motherfucking Airbnb. So, with that being said, I text David, because David was the one that was cooked for. You cooked for David. David should have cleaned the dishes, okay? If anything, you or David. Somebody should have cleaned those dishes. It shouldn't have been me. Or even Michael, because that's your fucking friend. That ain't my motherfucking friend. You are not my fucking friend. So, clean your shit. This bitch is going off at the mouth. She's popping off the mouth. At this point, I put the shit on speaker, because I know nobody would believe me. Because for whatever reason, people just assume that I'm just some terrible, cursing people out every 2 seconds type of person, and I don't do that. I don't curse people out for no reason. Okay, if I'm cursing you out, that means you did some shit, and I'm calling you out on some shit. But this bitch was upset because I told her to clean her dish. She's upset because I told her dirty ass to clean her fucking dish. All I fucking said was clean your fucking dish. Say it with me in the comment section, guys. Clean your dish. Clean your fucking dish. That's all I fucking said to this bitch. And she was so upset. I don't know if this bitch thinks she a princess. I don't know who the fuck she thinks she is. But for me to just tell you to clean your dish, I don't care no matter how the fuck I said it or how the fuck she took it. It shouldn't be that serious. Just clean your fucking dish. So it's whatever. Now I'm mad, I'm heated. Ashton takes the phone and Ashton clicks on her. So he's like, you know what? We're not going to this new Airbnb. We're staying right here. And I'm like, you know what? That's fine. Because this bitch pissed me off. I ain't going nowhere. So Ashton stayed, I stayed, Michael stayed. David actually went, which is fine because David ain't know us. David was out here chasing pussy. So, hey, bitch, bye. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. You can go. Now Dirty is saying that we're ungrateful and we're terrible people. We came to start drama. We came to start problems. We're only there because we wanted to instigate issues with people so we could make videos out of it. And I'm just sitting there like, is she on fucking drugs? This bitch thinks that she's that fucking important that we are there to start, that I caught a fucking flight to start problems with her. Ooh, the narcissism is the realest shit I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. The realest shit I've ever, this is the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard of. At this point, I'm ready to like really pull my weave out. Like I had braids in, I was ready to pull my braids out because I just could not fathom how someone could be that stupid. How someone could be that dumb, self-centered, and narcissistic. Like, are you dumb? Or are you dumb? So I'm just like, listen, I don't have time for this. I'm not going back and forth with this bitch. I don't have the time. She ends up texting me, apologizing, literally shortly after, maybe like 15-20 minutes after. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. I think we just had a misunderstanding. Blah, 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 yada, 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 right? Alright, cool. This is while I'm in the car because we're going back to the event. It's me, Ashton, Michael. We're all in the car. He's texting me this. I'm telling Ashton and I'm telling Michael, like, oh, she's apologized. It's whatever. Why the fuck? She called Ashton up while we're all in the car. She didn't know that. She didn't know that I was in the car, but I was in the car. She called him and she's like, oh, you guys are this, you guys are that. How come y'all not coming to the Airbnb? Yada, 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 yada paid for it. And y'all are acting up. Blah, 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 blah. Why y'all not coming? Bitch, you got some fucking nerve. Why are we not coming to the Airbnb? Because at this point, if I come to this Airbnb, I might end up putting my hands on you. I don't care. Like, that's how mad. I don't think y'all understand the amount of mad I was. I was pissed the fuck off. Like, I don't like being screamed at. Like, don't ever scream at me, especially when I didn't do nothing to you. I was very calm. I was very chill. And the thing is, I'm one of those people, usually I go off like that. Especially when you give me a reason to go off like that. Like, I'm not going to scream at you and go off for no reason. But if, like, you really flip my switch, it's a wrap for that. So, it was just like, bitch, like, what do you mean? Like, what type of question is that? Like, what, how, where, why, what are you talking about? Why are we not coming to the Airbnb? Did you not hear? Okay. So, basically, Ashton was like, oh, well, we're not coming because we don't think that it would be best for us to come, blah, blah, blah. And she's just talking shit. She's popping up at the mouth. Oh, I think it's because of her, blah, blah, blah. That's why y'all don't want to come. She started yelling at me, blah, blah, blah. But the bitch was on speaker the entire time. She was on speaker. And all I did was ask this bitch, I didn't even ask her. Let's be real here. I spoke to David. I texted David's phone. I asked David, did you wash those dishes? Did you clean up your mess? I hope y'all cleaned up your mess. Whatever I said. I wasn't talking to you. And I don't have time for people who do shit like that. If I wasn't talking to you, the message wasn't for you, why the fuck are you upset? You stupid ass bitch. Like, you're the one who made the mess, right? So, what's the problem? You're the one that made the mess. You clean it the fuck up. She's talking shit. She's doing the most. And I'm just sitting there like, I just don't have the time for it. I'm not about to sit here and engage in petty warfare with someone who doesn't want to wash dishes. And that is the moral of the story. Don't argue with dirty bitches who don't want to wash their dishes. And this might seem like a petty ass story, but like, y'all don't understand, like, it was so much bullshit more behind the scenes that was just very annoying. And that was my third fucking strike, okay? The fact that she got mad because I told her that she needed to wash her fucking dishes was absolutely insane. It made absolutely no sense, and I was absolutely done, okay? And then what made it worse is David went to go kiss her ass or whatever and showed her his phone. Like, why are you showing her? Like, is that your bitch? Like, I understand, like, is that your bitch, David? Is that your bitch? Like, why is she looking at your phone? Like, I don't the stupidness in this whole situation is beyond me. Just beyond. I can't believe this shit. Can't believe this shit at all. But it's whatever. She gave me her fake ass apology, then continued to talk shit. Apparently, from what I understand, she's out here spreading this entire story out to the world, telling YouTubers that we are terrible people, telling people we are ungrateful, and just talking shit overall. And it's funny because we did nothing to this bitch but tell her to wash her dish. But yeah, I did nothing to this bitch but tell her to wash her dish. Nobody else did anything to her that, kind of. Anyways, the point is, she's going around running her mouth, basically talking shit, saying that we are this, that, and the third. So if you happen to be a YouTuber and you know this person, you probably heard the story before. You probably, this probably sounds very familiar to you. You're probably like, hey, somebody told me this story before. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah. You probably do, because this bitch likes to run her mouth about shit that don't concern her, okay? She likes to run her mouth about shit that it doesn't affect her everyday life. So, we'll see. We'll see. But like I said, please refrain from name dropping in my comment section. I'm gonna just either delete it or ignore it. Do not go attack this person if you do know who it is. It's honestly just a story time to vent. I had to get all of the frustrations off my fucking chest. Yeah, I think that's about it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow me on social media, do all that. Comment down below if you want me to do more story times, and if you want me to do more story times, what story time do you want? Like, what exactly? Like, you know, first fight, first kiss, first love. Oh no, I did my first love already. But whatever. Let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow me on social media, do all that. And I'm gonna see y'all next time.